Hello everybody, this is Japhet from the Art of Trading, and I just wanted to quickly pop on here to show my appreciation towards all of you who have followed this channel, subscribed to this channel, because yesterday, or last night rather, we reached around 100 subscribers, 105 now, and that is such a big accomplishment for me to be able to reach that figure, the first 100 for the channel, first 100 subscribers for the channel. And I just wanted to say thank you to all of you who subscribed and likes the videos, because that gets on the YouTube algorithm and tells it that this video is something that people should be watching, gets us out there in the YouTube world and gains more exposure for this channel and the videos that I put out. So I just wanted to show appreciation towards you guys. And for today, for the daily top 10 today, we have big movements from, let me just check my notes. We have BSC remaining on the ceiling. It stayed on the same price for today. We have PHA with double rally, and we have APL on a downtrend, that pullback that everyone has been waiting for because it was just rallying the entire week. And at the same time, we have our usual top five with Dito and ACEN still pulling back, and hopefully it recovers once again and starts rallying again, because this is definitely one of the hot stocks that were watched by everybody since late last year, and it was just rallying like crazy. And it's natural that we see a healthy pullback, and hopefully it consolidates and gets more people interested in it again to trade it for the long term or the short term. So yeah, stay tuned for what's coming up on this video, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you once again for the 100 subscribers, and thank you to those who always gives this video a big thumbs up. That helps a lot, helps so much for the exposure of my videos and this channel. So yeah, enjoy the content, and I hope you guys pick up something from it that you can take on your trading, your personal trading for this week or next week. So yeah, let's get right on the video. So first up for today, let's look at the market summary and market activity for PSEI as a whole. So we look at this and we see that we have this red figure right here. We had more foreign selling today for PSEI, and that has caused a change for today. We were down around 15 points, negative 15 points, because of that net foreign selling, and we had 0.21% change today. So it opened at 7,259 points, and it went down to as low as 7,233.99 points, and we managed to close on a negative 15 points. And that was mainly because of the foreign selling overwhelming the foreign buying, but it's good that we had foreign buying nonetheless. It's just that for some companies we saw more selling as a whole. So let's move on to the chart for PSE. For today, yes, we are still holding that downtrend that I charted three days ago. I was mentioning that there might be a pullback from this big rally, and there was certainly a pullback, and we're hoping to find an immediate support somewhere around maybe this price point right here. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, we're hoping to find some support on some of these resistances that it broke over the past week, and so this pullback might not last too long, and maybe one of the things that could happen is maybe bounce off at this previous resistance, and rally again on the upside. But for now, downtrend is still intact, and we could see it piercing through, and hopefully have this trend line holding up. If not, we are looking for a retracement or a retest of this support area right here, the 6,920 points. But yeah, we're still up, and this is just a natural downtrend for now, as we see the the foreign buyers are offloading their investments and, you know, taking profits from the previous uptrend that we had since last week. So that's what we have for PSEI today. Short overview. We had a negative net foreign buying. We had more sellers. We lost 15 points today, went down, and yep, that's for PSEI. And then moving on to the first one on our daily top 10, we have BSC. So this stock right here, as we let it load, we saw yesterday actually didn't move today. It just stayed there at the ceiling price. But yesterday, what I mentioned was we were looking at around 40% gain. I think it went way beyond that. My projection open was 0.65 and it opened right above that at 0.70. So that's like a massive move from the previous candle. Yeah, so that's like 50%. So I didn't expect it to go up on to the ceiling and stay there for today, but that's what we had. It didn't move. It closed and opened at 0.70 for today. So yeah, for this one, I am looking to have a little bit more data on this, a little bit more information, because this didn't move, but hopefully it builds support somewhere. But definitely watching out for this level of resistance that we had back then that it broke. And maybe, you know, if it keeps rallying up tomorrow again, I'm just hoping to see, I'm just waiting patiently for where it pulls back and build a support at. So we just have to stay patient for this one. But definitely huge for it to stay at that level, meaning the holders are just holding on very strong for this one. Up next, we have PHA, which we also covered yesterday, and we see today that it broke that resistance that we had set over 3 days ago, and we were expecting a pullback or maybe filling of that gap, but the gap was, you know, kept there, kept intact. It didn't pull back into the gap just yet, rather it created a new high. So, and if we look at the smaller time frame, we definitely saw, yeah, that consolidation finishing. We had this downtrend that I was expecting to last longer, but then it pierced through above the resistance right away, and it even had another rally piercing through that short downtrend on the 15-minute chart. So it broke above again. So tomorrow, this could potentially have, you know, it could open up. It could even gap up tomorrow and then, you know, pull back a little bit again before who knows what happens. But I'm expecting this to open on a very positive note tomorrow, maybe open up to 0.70 plus, and I'm just waiting for what happens, waiting to see what happens. But yeah, it rallied beyond these downtrends, these two downtrends today. So it rallied twice in a way. So yeah, it opened at, today is the 13th, yes, and it opened at around 2.07, and then there you go, closed at 2.55. Oh, the open was 2.11, then it closed at 0.55 with a 44 cent rally. So yeah, that's it for PHA. Next up, we have APL, which is looking not too good. Not too good right now, as we saw a break of this uptrend. So now at best this could be consolidating. Hope it broke the support that we had drawn before, and it broke below, it closed below this trend line on the hourly chart. This is the hourly chart, and then you can see on the 4-hour it definitely, hopefully, just wants to try this this trend line again, and hopefully it holds. If not, we will have a bit of consolidation in this area, and hopefully this is it, and it builds the support. Hopefully it bounces a little bit more, maybe once or twice, and tell us that this zone, this range, is a very strong one and hopefully holds. But for now, it definitely wants to test this trend line because it's overextended on the from the previous rally that went over like a week or something. So safe thing to do for this stock is for it to consolidate a little bit, even for a while, maybe this week, up until early next week. But for now, we're definitely looking at this apparent downtrend on the hourly chart. So yeah, and here it's definitely deciding on what it wants to do. It closed lower today. It opened at 0.24 and closed at 0.235. So yeah, it definitely lost 5% right there. But it's if you don't know what a doji candle is, it's this. It opened and closed where it started. So it's definitely thinking whether it wants to go down even more. Two possibilities: it could go down even more before and then build a support there, or it could bounce back up right away. So two scenarios there, but definitely we have this downtrend on the hourly. And yeah, just to give us more context, because the 4 hours just two candles, so that's why I hopped into the hourly, and then we could see even more context on the 15-minute. So yeah, this is good. It bounced off here, bounced off right there. Hopefully it tests this downtrend, and hopefully it goes up on this uptrend. Hopefully we get back onto that rallying, but it's not safe to have it rally all day every day. So definitely pullbacks are just natural because people are taking profits, people are securing their gains. And so yeah, we move on to the next one. We have Dito Holdings. Let's go to our 4-hour time frame. It's still holding that downtrend, and if we go to our hourly time frame to get more context on the behavior of this stock, yep, still holding on that downtrend. And now we have another lower high right here. So yeah, now we have this high, lower high, another lower high, but we are seeing a bit of an uptrend right here, hopefully. So this is looking good. Hopefully the trend reverses and this support was the support, and hopefully we get this downtrend challenged, and then maybe have that momentum up already, back up already. If it wants to hopefully retest this level again, this ceiling, and if we see a strong movement towards that, then maybe it will break it. But this is another area to look at because it could bounce down once more. But yeah, definitely seeing that higher low right here, higher low and lower highs, and then the candles are getting smaller and smaller, meaning that they are deciding now or soon whether they want to pump this stock and drive the prices up. So let's go on to the next one. We have ACEN, AC Energy Corporation. it is still not looking good for us, huh? It's still holding. It's still holding that downtrend, and it has retested the support. So there was it's tested right here, and then now right here. It still don't know. Still doesn't know what it wants to do, but yeah, the prices bounce right on there. So I'm gonna hopefully. I'm hoping that this support area holds, because yeah, that's a range I'm looking at, watching out for, because we could definitely hold this range and have it bounce back up on us. And let's see what happens over the next couple days. But yeah, that's for me, my analysis, and let's all hope that this support holds. If not, we are watching this level to be tested again if it doesn't hold up. So yeah, let's watch out for what happens. Let's wait and see for what happens on this one. Still holding that downtrend, creating lower highs and lower highs, and yeah, downtrend still intact. Moving to the next one, we have MAH. And to those who are watching this one, we have 2 days of just huge candles, huge movements, very volatile stock right now. And let me just remove some of these drawings. But yeah, this one, we saw a rejection on the upside. We did see a new high right here. So it rallied up until, wow, 408. The high was at 408, and then it got rejected, and there's that. How many percent of retracement is that? That's a big that's a lot of change. So it went from 3 to 4 and then finished off 50% away from the high. So I'm seeing, we got more context here on the hourly. I'm seeing that it did get rejected. We're seeing some formation of maybe lower highs, but there's definitely an immediate support right here. So if this gets broken, and we see it here, it's being, how do you call this, it's attacking this support really hard. Not a lot of wick, not a lot of rejection from the buyers. So this support could be easily broken. Maybe as we've seen on ACEN and Dito, they would go a little bit more lower, but still maintaining that downtrend. But I don't think it'll go back down here. Maybe it will, or maybe just fill this gap right here that we also have, a parent gap right here. So maybe this is an area where it could potentially potentially retrace to before bouncing up, and maintaining this range before breaking up. So I am not sure yet, but my bias on this is still maybe a pullback after rallying for the past couple days of just huge bars, where it came from 1 peso price range to about 4. So definitely a huge move, and we expect some people to take profit. So definitely gonna see a lot more profit taking, maybe, unless it decides to just keep rallying up and breaking up. So if you want to get in here, hopefully wait for a pullback, wait for a support as always. And yeah, if this does rally, that's gonna be a wild move, and people have to believe that there is something in this stock. And I'm sure there are a lot of catalysts out there if you do your research for the news on this company. But yeah, we should see tomorrow where this takes us, but definitely a massive rejection right here, and created that lower high on those wicks. So yeah, I'm seeing some pullbacks, like a pretty massive one, and maybe pull back to around 3 peso per share. That zone, that gap, I'm watching that gap. And so on to the next one, we have MRC, another trending stock that maintained its support and ended up rallying a little bit up. Yeah, it went back up to 0.77. What did it say? 1.77. It's just 0.77. So yeah, it's the high is still intact. This was from, when was this? Yesterday? Yeah, the high from yesterday is still intact. And we saw a massive move today. It opened, I think, opened at 0.71, closed at 0.77. That's good. Big candle today from the support. So now we can say that this was definitely a range of support for this stock, and yeah, the resistance became a support. So that's good to see. But yeah, we see prices going down for a bit. This is just a natural pullback from this breakout that we had right here, breakout of this resistance. So yeah, we're seeing some pullbacks, but then hopefully we get enough catalyst for this one to start rallying again after, how do you call this, after this a little bit of a consolidation and pullback. So yeah, definitely liking what the candles are showing us, because it broke above this previous high and maintaining that. But we could also say that this was a resistance, and it's definitely holding that range. So watch out for this whole range right here. Hopefully it maintains the price action and trades above this level of support that we have. And up next we have this has not been creating a lot of news lately, and it's still showing some lower highs right here, and definitely, sorry, the phone rang, so definitely still on that downtrend. But yes, we are still holding the support level. Still good to go if you were able to buy this below 650. You should still be safe, but yeah, definitely watch for this support, and if it does break it, then we are in for a heavy retracement and a pullback to this price right here. And then up next we have IDC. So IDC has been rallying over the last couple days, maybe a week. Wait, this was just today. Never mind. This, I wasn't on the hourly. So today we saw that big candle right there, and we are seeing that resistance being tested again. We were definitely on this massive downtrend, and then it broke above that, created a support right here, and then it's going to test this resistance. People have been buying this because of the upcoming dividend disclosure. I think they're gonna be releasing dividends soon, so people are buying this stock in order to position themselves and potentially avail of those dividends that they're giving out. So I'm hearing that dividends could be for 30 to 40%, per share. So yeah, that's good. So people are positioning here definitely, and tomorrow it could rally even more because people want to position themselves before the payout of the dividends. So lastly, we have tech. So yeah, Our price action charting is still intact. This downtrend still holding, and I think we're looking at this support level. I am looking at it to, you know, potentially build some level of support right there. Hopefully, you know, that holds, and for now we see this downtrend, this pullback. It's not a downtrend, it's like a short-term downtrend, but yeah, it's just a pullback. Yeah, so we have this short-term downtrend after this massive rally on the upside right here since the 21st of since 6th of January. So yeah, we are seeing pullback from this breakout, and that's just a healthy pullback, so you have nothing to worry about if this support level holds. So if you have tech, you know, hope that the prices don't break below this support, and if it does, then execute your you know, your strategy and your cut loss point. So yeah, that's it for me on the daily top 10, and I just want to thank you guys for coming in here every day and, you know, trusting my analysis on these things, and I hope that it gets you insights on your own trading, and I hope that you pick something up as well. So yeah, don't forget to hit that like button. It helps to get this video more exposure, to get it more to people out there, because when you have more likes on a video, YouTube tends to, you know, show it to other people, because it's something that people are watching. When, you know, it seems like it's a credible video, maybe. I think that's what the algorithm thinks. But yes, so yeah, that's all for me today. And as always, stay patient, be disciplined, and strive to be consistent. And I'll see you guys on the Daily Top 10 tomorrow.